I'm Thomas, a survivor of childhood eye cancer. This is Marlette, super producer Molly Molly. We're parents of a retinoblastoma survivor, and we're raising funds and awareness for World Eye Cancer Hope. I'm doing 100 push-ups per day. We're asking you to donate 1 penny per push-up. This is pennypushups.org. Penny Push-Ups 2015, Day 29.
My name is Celeste Hayes. I'm 24 years old. I am from Saylorsburg, Pennsylvania. I have a very shallow understanding of retinoblastoma.
Unsure of some of her specific details, I thought it would be helpful both for Celeste and for us to tell her story if I could speak with her mom.
My name is Gwen Coney. I am the mother of Celeste Hayes. Actually, Celeste's story begins before Celeste was even born. She has an older brother. I was 18 when I had my son Brandon, and his father was a carrier and had retinoblastoma. However, both his parents died when he was young, and he wasn't really aware that it was something that he could pass on.
Brandon, at 6 months, was diagnosed with RB. His eye was removed and the other treated with radiation. By age 10,
He had some increased retinal pressure, which resulted in the enucleation of the other eye. So he's also completely blind. On top of that, he was diagnosed with autism, so he's profoundly autistic, very limited verbal. So, having said that, I still proceeded to have another child. Immediately had Celeste checked when she was born, and at 6 weeks, they did find that she had the bilateral retinoblastoma.
you know it was a genetic thing at that point?
Here I was, a teenage mom in a actually abusive relationship. I'm not sure what I was hearing at that point.
Celeste was treated with radiation. At 10 months old, she had a recurrence, and the left eye was removed. This was followed by chemotherapy.
The radiation treatment was done and it left me with permanent scarring. So the left side, the bone doesn't grow. So the growth is stagnant.
She did have some scarring from the radiation on her right eye, but there's like this perfect circle of healed tissue, and she's seeing right through that circle.
Celeste's vision is about 20 over 200, making her legally blind. Now, what do you recall about her growing up and the whole process of dealing with a prosthetic and all of that growing up?
She's an amazing child. I can't even take credit for it. I don't know where she gets it from. But, me, myself, personally, I was burned in a fire when I was 9 months old,
Wow.
like, severely.
Okay.
So burns on my face and my hands and, scarring. And then going to school, a child like that was very difficult for me. I was very concerned when she started school.
I was an extremely self-conscious child, just being stared at and whatnot. I think the only time I really felt, I suppose, free as a kid was when I went to, like Camp Marcella and Helen Diller. They're summer camps for visually impaired children.
She really learned how to advocate for herself pretty early on.
Celeste told me it took a while, but she eventually got over the stairs too. And just exactly how did she do this?
Faith, finding prayer as a form of solace, I suppose. I'm always somebody who was interested in learning and trying new things. So I would sort of thrust myself into new experiences, and it would scare me, but I would do it just because, it was interesting, it was new to me. I guess being uncomfortable is a way for you to grow, so you're not stagnant with anything. So I feel like always keeping myself open to trying new things and having new learning experiences really helped me, I guess, gain confidence and abilities.
Cancer destroys everything in its path. It will consume whatever it can until there's nothing left. As humans, we're supposed to add value, nurture, and grow. We're inspired by things that happen to us and to others. Gwen's cousin, watching as Gwen managed with 2 children going through radiation and chemo. She was inspired by this to become a physician. And then there's Gwen herself.
Initially, I had always wanted to work in the medical field. I wanted to be a physician, but when you get pregnant as a teenager, sometimes those plans change and you have to take a different path. So I worked for a while and then finally had the opportunity to go to nursing school. I actually just finished my master's this year. I believe that Celeste is like the wind beneath my wings because she's so driven. I just really admire how she's handled the difficulties that she's faced. She is the joy of my heart. She really is.
And of course, the fruit doesn't fall far from the tree. That's right. Celeste, she's in the School for International Training in Brattleboro, Vermont.
Pursuing my master's in what I refer to as social justice work. I'm currently a community organizing intern for the Vermont Worker Center, and I really enjoy it because I'm very passionate about social justice issues. I'm personally very invested in the Black Lives Matter movement going on right now. I'm very interested in being an agent for change and being able to help people, just genuinely help people.
All right, Senator.
Not yet, not yet.
Can you tell? You're going to hear from this young lady in some very important capacity in the not so distant future. Thank you, Celeste and Gwen. You are both official members of the Penny Push-Ups team, supporting children with eye cancer, one push-up at a time. Be a part of the Penny Push-Ups team. Donate at pennypushups.org. Share the videos to help spread awareness. Visit weseehope.org.
When September
for more
comes
information.
around, there's one place to be.
pennypushups.org.